Okay, guys, here we go again. We're about to start hanging some sheetrocks, and hopefully we count on the downhill spiral on this thing right here. So let's kind of look at how this thing should look. Let's kind of go over a couple of items, guys. Right here, you guys can see that we're gonna have a final grade that's gonna kind of come about right along in here. So we also on the other side, on this side right here, hopefully our final grade can kind of go up about this high, kind of hit right here and go up that high and fill all that in. So that means we got to bring about, I'm thinking maybe 10 to 13 loads of trucks of dirt in to fill all this in, to make it look good, make it kind of look natural. You kind of want it to fall and then slope back up, run all that water that way going around the back of the house. So that's what you want to look at. One thing we did have, so we got the painters in, they paint the exterior. It's starting to look like a house now. We had a little, I'm looking at the roof now. We had a little discoloration on the roof on this right here. And this is the first time this has ever happened to me, but it was like a, when the shingles sit up for so long, they get the oil, like the oil gets in them, and you can kind of see a discoloration, but it looks like everything looks okay now. I can't hardly see. I just know it's there, but I think I know it's there, but I don't see it anymore. So we got this right here. This looks like the color of the house. So the painters look like they're doing a pretty good job. So we'll come back and do our backfill hopefully next week, the week after that. We have our deck pan up here. We will pour concrete. So I had this set up to where when you pour concrete, we got a natural slope coming this way. I don't think they're gonna do any tile on here. So you guys kind of see, you can actually see how it slopes. If you look at it, it's kind of a little higher over here and it slopes downward because, you know, if any water gets over here, which it won't be a lot of water because this is a totally covered deck. That water is gonna be sloped away and it's gonna come on over here. That's kind of what we're looking at. So this right here, I mean, guys, it really looks, I'll tell you, man, this is one of the tightest jobs I've ever, this is a real good thorough job, man. And I'd be honest with you, man, I can thank the homeowners on this right here, man. They kind of hold me accountable, and we all hold each other accountable just to make sure that things are done correctly. So this is a really good job. You look at the insulation here, you can't beat this. I mean, the insulation look like they foamed it. You don't see any compressions in the insulation. I mean, just look at it. Now, you do see the bats up there. Now, to hold these bats up here, that's what the unit is on. And we'll come in and blow the rest of this right here. Now, you guys can also look up here. We created a thermal envelope in the attic, so we spray foamed the attic. We totally encapsulated the attic into the thermal envelope of this house. These guys probably had to come back about 3 or 4 times because they didn't actually create our thermal envelope, nor did they use correct bats at first. I think they were putting some bats that weren't rated for the walls. So homeowner caught that. It was on the bags, you know, on the bat bags that they had. And we were able to catch that, and he caught it, and we got it fixed. So the guys came out here and put it all in here correctly. So guys, you gotta, the thing is, man, you gotta always watch your subs, man. I mean, you know, if you're out here just trying to build houses and you're not able to have a superintendent to come out here and watch these guys, it makes it very difficult. And you can kind of see, if you kind of get a little closer, you know, the bottom plate, they caulked all that, man. As you know, that's potential places where air can come in. You kind of see how this right here looks. This is one of the bedrooms, so it's kind of totally encapsulated acoustically. Look at this right here. Somebody left a block here. Well, we got our sheetrock, so we're supposed to be sheetrocking today. I have to come out here and check to make sure that we have our complete thermal envelope on this house before I have these sheetrocks to go to the next stage and start, you know, putting a sheetrock in. So it looks really, really good, guys. This is a solid job. I mean, it sounds different in here. Sounds really different in here. Homeowners came through again, you know, places where they need blocking to attach things. They put that there. Like things like this right here. These are those, what do you call those sliding, those, what do they call those sliding doors that go on the inside? Panel doors, I think that's what they call them. This right here is the laundry room, so you can kind of see everything. They got acoustic here, acoustic insulation here. You know, so you hear the wash machine, you don't want to hear that stuff. Also, if you notice something else too, guys, all the insulation here is rock wool. You probably got a house that's going to be very difficult to burn. This stuff don't burn at all. So we got that. Kind of come through here. Everything looks good, looks good, looks good. Got all this right here. I just got to go through and make sure everything looks good. So, I mean, guys, just everything. Now, the next the next trial would be to make sure that the insulation guys, not the insulation, but your drywall guys, when they install a drywall, they don't knock some of this stuff out. So we had all this right here. And we you know, you just want to go through and make sure that everything is done. I'm looking right here. They said they had a leak right here. Apparently it's gone. I guess somebody kind of was messing with this. I don't feel any water there. So it looks okay. I'll watch it the next couple of days, make sure we don't have any leaks here. But this is what we got, guys. You also have to, so, you know, the entire attic area is totally encapsulated. It's insulated. As well as the exterior walls. You know, we got to go in the basement to make sure that everything is good in the basement as well. So you're still creating a thermal envelope. So this wall over here needs to be totally insulated. All the rim joists, where the rim boards are, like right here, this is the exterior wall. So these boards right here, this is the rim board. It goes all the way around. That needs to be insulated too. So that you won't, you know, so this right here is this is the living area versus the garage area. So this is the garage area over here, but up above the garage, that needs to be insulated as well. Now, he did something real good here. Rock wool and 5/8 drywall. That's like a double, that's a double fire rating. And that gives them plenty of time. So when the fire alarms go off, that gives them plenty of time. So you get about an hour with this, and you probably got an hour with that. So that gives them about 2 hours to get out the house. You got a fire department here before the end. So that works out really, really well. So you see we furred down this area right here because we got to have insulation throughout this right here. Guys, also make sure that you sheetrock around these LVL beams. LVL beams are not supposed to be exposed at all, guys. So we got that. Looks really, really good. Looks really good. I tell you, this is a solid job, guys. So we insulated all that up here. I may just find something. So that whole wall right there where the stairs are, that's all insulated. Beautiful job. This is all insulated. Rim joist is insulated as well. So we got all that going on. This looks really good. Man, tell you what. This is what you want your house to look like. Clean in here. Well, it's gonna get dirty the next couple of days, but sheetrock guy's supposed to be here this evening. This is what you want your job site to look like. You know, these homeowners, and that's not me, guys. That's the homeowners that are here. You know, they do this right here. They're doing all the stacking. It makes it. It really, a builder like me, it really eases my mind. We'll go ahead and we got a septic tank going out here, so I'm gonna make sure that septic tank get put in first. Guys, get your septic tank in first. Get your approval from the health department, whatever municipality or whatever government agencies that you gotta get your approval from. Get that done. as quickly as possible, guys. Because, you know, there's getting to a point now where they're fixing to, you know, you can have this whole house built, and if you don't have this septic stuff taken care of, they can't approve that septic. Your septic, you won't be able to move in the house. You won't have anywhere for your waste to go. So this right here looks, I mean, you just look at it. I mean, we will clean the brick, but just look at it. Just, God, this is a nice job. Really, really nice, clean kept. We get all this graded. Got my septic tank coming in next week. Then hopefully right after that, I can have my final grade done. So we get all this cleaned up. I need to get all this done. And then that way we can go ahead and do the deck. So we can do our footings and stuff for the deck. Make sure we get all this right here. Make sure the water go this way. We're always paying attention to water. Maybe some of these rocks can be used for aesthetic purposes. You can kind of see where my drain is right here. So that water's coming from the ground and coming down here. So that works out really well. We'll be having drives and walks pretty soon. But this is what you want a job to look like, guys. Dumpsters over there. You know, that's actually a 20-yard dumpster instead of a 30-yard dumpster, which is probably not a bad idea because, you know, typically when you have those dumpsters that's 6 feet high, a little taller than that, that's 30-yard, you can't really monitor waste. If people just throw the stuff in the dumpster and just let it be. So you always want to constantly monitor the dumpster to make sure you're gonna have enough room. It's got some more bricks here, a little lumber. We're kind of holding on to certain things just in case we need it, which is another good thing. But overall, I'm really pleased with the way this thing is moving forward. Okay, that's the video for today, guys. You guys have a good one.